Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stump back with another OPTC video, and in today's video we are taking on the ChaosColiseum 50 stamina Sangoro. Now this Coliseum is very finicky. It actually requires quite a lot of support units, some highlighted support units for you guys. The 20th anniversary Frankie's very useful, Onami very useful, Flampe very useful. So we've got 4 teams in this video. I'll leave timestamps in the description, but let's hop in. So the first team we have is a hybrid Kaido and OSoba mask team. Now you don't actually need OSoba mask per se. You can bring you can make Snake Man your leader and bring a friend Kaido. That works too. And then just fill out the last unit with another like health cutter or something like that. Garp will probably work well. I'm just having a lot of fun with OSoba mask, to be honest. So I thought, hey, he's a powerhouse. Why not bring him? So stage 3 we have Cat Viper or Neko Mamushi. Now Neko is a bit of a pain in the butt. He'll hit you for 5k every turn. Every 2 turns he hits you for another 5k and paralyzes you for 1 turn. He removes your orbs for the first 2 turns, gives a 6-turn rainbow shield. He just does a lot. When he dies, he does an 18,000 death hit as well, which is very annoying. So make sure you're above about 20,000 HP before you kill him. We're using Wako on this stage to basically keep us alive with the guaranteed meat orbs. And then once the rainbow shield goes away, we are going to finish him off. We sort of need this turn to stall out our specials. So this team worked really well, but it was just a bit annoying that we had to stall out for the specials. Which can take a little while because Lin and Kaido and stuff have quite a high cooldown. But once we get Lin special, we're going to drop, and the rainbow shield's been dropped, we're going to move on to the next stage. Neko also wipes all your buffs too, so you can't bring carryover buffs, which is very frustrating. Moving into stage 4 though, we do have Tank Man, or the Bounce Man. And Gear 4 is a bit of a pain in the butt. He halves your HP, gives you all block orbs, 6 turns of bind. We're going to drop Lin special to remove the bind and give us an attack buff. We are then going to be using our Cracker to give us a full bottle orbs and a chain boost. Notice we had Flampe on our Big Mom there, or young Lin, as we need to remove that defense. And you guys will see how much defense this guy has. Like, even with all of those specials live, we still struggle to do damage. We're also going to jump with OSoba mask, just for that extra damage. Make sure you attack in the right order, guys, as he does have a lot of HP as well. Moving on to Sangoro. He puts up 99 turns of damage threshold. He changes to a Psy type. He will take away all your orbs if you do an attack buff. He just does a lot of stuff. It's very annoying. But his threshold is over 5 million, so you don't have to worry about that too much, but Coliseum Jinbei can also be used to remove it completely, which is pretty handy. Make sure you use Sangoro special before you use Wako special. As you see in this clip, I stuff it up, so just make sure that you use your specials in the right order. And it is a bit of RNG. You do want a orb on your Wako, and you want an orb on your Snake Man. With the health cuts, we have enough damage here to just finish off Sangoro. Now, that was the Kaido team, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And hit the like button if you used that team, if you were feeling stumped and it helped you out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Any way to support your boy is greatly appreciated. Alright guys, the next team we have is a double Soba Mask team. Now this team works really, really well. In most of these teams you will notice the crossover characters like Carrot, Sabo and Koala, and the free-to-play Shanks and Mihawk was actually really, really good for this. Provided you have Whitey Bay at max support level, she's really, really good for this content. As you can see, we used the Soba Mask captain action to quickly just make mincemeat of Neko. Like, not even an issue. That captain action is just ridiculously overpowered, and we can just wipe Neko. We can also carry it into the Gear 4 stage, which is really handy. Again, we're going to have a support on our Snake Man, Gear 4 Snake Man Luffy. And we're going to be using the 20th anniversary Frankie to remove the defense. As you can see, Whitey Bay finishes off the blind. We are going to use Carrot Special as well to give us a full board of TND Orb, which is amazing for Soba Mask, as well as giving us Color Affinity. Now, the only character on this team that isn't a free spirit is our Snake Man and Shanks and Mihawk when it's just Mihawk, but that's okay, as we're mainly using the Color Affinity boost to boost our Sabo Koala for the damage at the end. Make sure again you attack in the right attack order, using Carrot last as she has the Color Affinity. Moving into Sangoro again, we're basically just going to drop our 2 Soba Mask specials, and with the carryover of our Carrot special, we're going to have Color Affinity as well, and the carryover of the Snake Man special. We don't have the carryover of the Color Affinity, as we just don't need it, basically. Having Shanks and Mihawk on this team helps out a lot as well. If you're struggling to get a border orbs, their switchability is really nice, as you can actually just get a bunch of orbs. So that was the Soba Mask team. It worked incredibly well and was very, very fast. Moving on to the next team, we have a double Luffy and Zoro team. Now, this team does it incredibly well as well. As you can see, we've got Carrot, we've got Shanks and Mihawk, and we've got Sabo Koala again. We just chucked on the Kizuna Clash Boa on this team as well. Now, silly me, I always forget that Luffy Zoro have that 3x chain lock, but the 20% HP cut as well as that extra green unit to take down Luffy actually helped out a lot. But another character you can bring instead is the Showdown Croc. He gives you that chain boost as well as rotating empty orbs, so he can help out a lot by giving you orbs as well. Otherwise, if you can get someone that locks orbs on stage 4, that could also be really, really good too, to carry the Wano orbs into the final stage. Unfortunately, like the first team, we do have to sort of stall through the Neko stage, but any extra little hits we can get just to sort of eat Wano orbs will help out at the end with that crazy high attack buff, orb boost. And also using the switch effect of Shanks and Mihawk helps out quite a bit here as well, as we can sort of flick it around to try and get recovery orbs and stuff like that if we need them. And also will help just putting out extra damage. This team worked. This team worked fairly well, but again, it was quite slow getting through this, especially just the Neko stage, as you do have to stall through most of this paralyzing stuff. Now that the shield's down, we are just going to use our switch effects and we are going to finish off Neko. Moving into Bounce Man, again, we are going to use the Shanks and Mihawk special with Whitey Bay to remove the bind. And we're going to use Carrot to give us a full board of Wano orbs, and we are going to use Luffy Zoro, our Luffy Zoro special, as we have the 20th anniversary Frankie attached there. Moving on to the final stage against Sangoro again, we are going to make sure that we are in at Koala to be a purple unit, and we can use the switch effect of Shanks and Mihawk here to give us orbs. It helps being Shanks, obviously, so you have the extra color affinity, but this team has a lot of damage output with the color affinity carryover from Carrot, as well as the monstrous 2.75 orb boost. So if you can get an orb on Sabo and Koala, I don't know if it's necessary, but it's probably pretty important. As you can see, we get a Dex Orb, which is matching on this team. And then we are just going to use the Boa special literally just for the health cut. This is the point I realize, oh, hang on, I've already got a chain lock. Who did that? Oh, Luffy Zoro. Clever stump. Clever stump. But we'll take the 20% HP cut, as it is quite a lot of damage. And that's the Luffy Zoro team. If you like these teams so far, guys, like I said, if you were feeling stumped and they helped you out, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more OPTC content, and come check out the channel. The next team we have is a hybrid Luffy and Law cross with Luffy Zoro team. Again, as you can see, we're using the Carrot, we're using the Koala and Sabo, and we're using the Shanks and Mihawk. I mean, there is probably other units you can use instead. I just found these units to be very, very handy. We're running old school Soul King Brook on this team too, as he is obviously color affinity at the end, as well as giving us an attack boost. This team actually, in my opinion, works better than the double Luffy Zoro team, just because you can get through this stage so much quicker with Laffy's switch ability. The ability to go through defensive effects and barriers is just incredibly strong, as well as just being able to like hold on to our Wano orbs with our purple characters. And then just sort of doing the extra damage and having the heal mechanic from their captain ability. Just Laffy is still just an amazing unit. Like the fact that he's a rainbow captain that you can just throw on with any fighter, slasher, cerebral, free spirit, hybrid sort of team just works incredibly well. And now with Luffy Zoro out, it's just gotten even stronger. Like it's just crazy how that sort of works. But as you can see, we take down Neko in like 3 turns instead of 6. Which is nice. We're also rocking the Ho ship on most of these teams too, guys, just for the extra cooldown. And having that ability to heal can be pretty clutch as well. Like, if you need it, it's there, I guess. Again, with Whitey Bay, we remove the bind. We're going to use Carrot to give us the Wano orbs. And then we're going to use our Soul King Brook to give us an attack boost, as well as Laffy to give us a monstrous 2.5 times orb boost. Making sure we use the Laffy special, as we have our 20th anniversary Frankie there to remove the defense. And we will move on to the final stage again. Alright guys, well, that is going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if these teams helped you out, if you were feeling stumped, as I said, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more OPTC content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Lights!